Goal number 4 now of the last one. In 1995, the F1 GTR defeated specially built Le Mans prototypes. Whilst newer LMPs are in a different class, the P1 should still put up a good fight. Come at least 5th by the end of the 3rd lap. Right, so we've got 6 laps, evening at Le Mans. Hopefully it'll only take 3 laps though. So we've got the probably got the old usual whatever we've had before. Probably might even sprinkle in a couple of LMP cars. Need to get 5th. There's been a right mixture of cars so far in this. Oh, what? What? Well, if this is reality, I mean, it is a good car, but it's not going to be able to compete with them. Not if it's... Well, I was talking about this just now, wasn't I? Funny enough, saying if you chopped a few corners off, you'd probably be able to have a chance of competing with them. You might get 5th, and then, lo and behold, here it comes. Well, I'm going to have to hope a few more chuck themselves away. Or I'm going to have to go chopping corners off like I said on the last goal, because in all fairness this shouldn't be able to compete with these. It's a good car, but get out of the way. There's no way it should be able to compete with these. Chopping a few corners off, yeah, but I'm going to have to hope a lot of these throw themselves off the track, I think. Mind you, it did say get in the lead. No, get in the top 5 by the end of the 3rd lap, so hopefully it will be over after 3 laps. I'm having right trouble looking at the screen here because the lighting's quite a lot different to my tablet, and where we've got this dark, very dark sort of tarmac and stuff, oh, and then the sunlight, it is not easy to see very well at all. That's my excuse anyway. Well, they're certainly not going at LMP pace, these cars. Come on, move yourself. Well, I got all of those lines wrong. All of them. I could do with this finishing in 3 laps really. I think you're definitely going to have to do a bit of chopping the corners off anyway. I'm not so sure we're even going to have enough battery on here to finish this off anyway. This will definitely be my last goal of the night anyway, because it's getting pretty late now, so I'll come back for the last couple tomorrow. And hopefully it will be finished after 3 laps, not 6. And so I'm not even sure if I've got enough juice in the battery to last 6 laps. It's got a terrible battery, this device I've got. It only lasts about 2 hours maybe, and I never got it fully charged when I go on here. So we're a long way clear of the one behind, so all I've got to do is overtake this one. Or the one in front if this one wants to catch him. Try not to pit him. I don't particularly want to pit him. I can do if I want, but I don't really want to. I will if I need to, don't you worry about that. I think I'm getting caught by the one behind as well. This will be a good one if you need racing dollars to get a few racing dollars back into the funds, I reckon. Is that a bit of a conservative line round there, I think? I think that Nismo should go off in front of the Audi or Porsche, whatever it is in front of there up there, so I might even have a bit of a crash with a bit of luck. That'd be nice. Make it easy for me. You can brake so late on this thing, it's unbelievable. I'm just hoping this is going to finish at the end of this lap. Right, now that car and the track are almost one. I'm really finding it hard to distinguish. I didn't even mean to do that, but I'll take it. I'm really hard to distinguish where the car and the track were all mingled into one. Well, I'm in the position I need to be. This may well go, just hopefully it finishes after this lap for me. If you're after racing dollars, then obviously it'd be good for you if you get all of the laps in. In fact, it wouldn't be a bad one to perhaps come 6th on the first, after 3 laps, and then do as well as you can, so you foul the goal, but clock up lots of nice racing dollars, and perhaps do that a few times. Top the old funds up. Right, is that going to be it? Finish? No. I think now so all I'm doing now, they're going to just chop all the corners off. So I don't think it's going to make any difference to me whatsoever now. Because all that said was, come in the top 5 at the end of lap 3. Which I have done, so it doesn't matter what I do now. So to try and get this done quickly, hopefully I've got enough on the battery if I just chop the corners off. I mean, to be honest, irony, auto engineer never really crossed my mind that you'd have a chance of winning it, really, because you shouldn't be able to even have a chance. It definitely isn't much slower than an LMP car, that is a dead cert. Well, we've got 2 laps left here. I thought this was lap 5 for a minute. Looks like that very well. I used to play an old shooting game, or whatever you call it, a lot of planes, old World War II planes. I think it was called, can't remember what it was called now. It was Microsoft anyway. There was Microsoft Flight Simulator, and there was, I can't remember what it was called. Anyway, it was about these old, obviously Hurricanes and Spitfires and stuff. It was like dog fights. Good old game it was. And that plane, once you'd been out shooting and stuff, and then you're going back to the old air base thing, that used to make this exact same noise, like sort of gentle sort of rattling and stuff. It just reminded me of that. Right, hopefully get this last lap out of the way, and I'll put it into service. Lost it there. So this chopping the corners off is probably about a little bit slower than an LMP car without chopping the corners off. If you had a few more ups on it, which I may well still put on yet, I keep actually forgetting to put them on. So fame wise, should be quite high. At least the bar's going to move for a change. Racing dollars, I think, is going to be excellent. It's just a shame I can't spend any anymore. Not in the rate that I earn it anyway. So after this one, I'm going to put the car in for a service and do the last 2 goals when I get up, or some point tomorrow anyway. Keep it on the track this time, I think. I'll try to anyway. Right, what's that worth? It's got to be worth a few quid. 107,000 racing dollars, so not bad. Probably actually excellent. If you if you need racing dollars, then that is a few, and you've got clean race bonus on that as well. So fame's not bad. It moved up a little bit. So racing dollars 132,000, pretty good. I'm going to service that, and then I'm going to carry on in the morning.